Hello students, welcome to class PM. We are discussing combustion and flame. In the previous class, we learned about what is combustion and what are the differences between combustible material and non-combustible material. In today's class, we are going to learn about what is required for combustion. To know what is required for the combustion, we need to do one experiment. That is called chimney experiment with candle and chimney. So what we do is we will take a candle and a table and one glass chimney. So this is the arrangement we have to do. You have to take a table to keep the candle, and we need a chimney and the two wooden blocks to keep the chimney on it. Now in the first what we have to do is just light the candle and fix it on the table. Now keep a glass chimney over it, and inside below the chimney you should keep two wooden blocks, and you have to make sure that there should be some space below at the bottom of the chimney. Now keep the candle for some time and just make a observation and note down your observation, what you have observed. In the second situation, now what you do, remove these two wooden blocks. In the second case, remove these two wooden blocks and keep the chimney like this, and just make a note of your observations. In the third situation, what you do is, now close the chimney with another glass slide like this. We have to cover the chimney top with a glass slide or any glass lid. It's completely covered, and make a observations. Now what we have observed in these three cases. In first case, where there is a space at the bottom, that time the candle is glowing and burning without any disturbance. It is glowing very clearly. In the second case, where there is no space at the bottom of the chimney, at that time what happening? The candle light the flame is flickering. Flickering means it is not glowing properly. It is just flickering. After some time, it totally goes off. In the third situation, what happens? Immediately when you close the chimney, just after a couple of seconds, the candle will goes off. Now from this, what we can understand is, in the first case, the air is entering into the chimney from the bottom of the chimney, so that the candle is burning continuously. In the second case, the air is not entering from the bottom of the chimney, so the candle is flickering. After some time it will goes off. In the third case, there is no chance of air to enter into the chimney, whether we close it at the bottom and the top too. That's why immediately after very couple of moments it goes off. So from this experiment we can conclude that for combustion, what is required? Air is required. So we can conclude that for combustion, air is required. For combustion, air is required. How we proved that? We proved by candle and chimney experiment. Chimney experiment. By candle and chimney experiment, we can prove that for the combustion, air is required. Okay, we said that anything which undergoes combustion, we call it as combustible material. Can we call sun is also a combustible material, because sun also always burning and it gives off heat, lot of heat we are getting from the sunlight. Can we call it? We cannot call sun is a combustible material, because the sun is generating the heat. It's giving off heat because of nuclear reactions. The heat of sun is the result of nuclear reaction. It is not because of what we studied in the case of coal, in the case of candle. It is not that. sun heat is generated by nuclear reactions, which you are going to study in your higher classes. Now just remember that sun heat, the solar heat, is because of nuclear reactions that are occurring in the sun. Now just recall one incident that you will come across in your everyday life, that is whenever somebody are burn themselves. So what other people do? If anybody accidentally catches fire, what they will do? They will take a blanket and cover that person with the blanket. Why they will do like that? When they will cover with blanket that person, what happens? The air supply to the fire will be cut off. Because, for example, my hand is burning in the air. What's happening? When my hand is covered with any blanket, what happens? There is no air supply for this fire, so that the fire will be goes off. That's why they will put a blanket around the person who are accidentally undergone fire accident.